We've just arrived in Vilnius, a city full of character. Over the next couple of days, we'll be trying local food, discovering landmarks and having some fun along the way. Our idea is to cross all the 60 municipalities of Lithuania and see as much as we can in 2 weeks. Do you think we can make it?
We're just now in the city center and we're gonna get some Georgian cuisine now. There's a strong cocktail culture here in Vilnius and a strong food culture as well. They're starting to have now a lot of Michelin-starred restaurants. I don't know if we'll be able to go to any of those, but we're very interested in their cuisine. I never had Georgian, it will be a first time as well.
This is Georgian lemonade with I was getting attacked by
It's a wasp.
tarragon, which actually tastes like anise. And look at the color.
It also has a sauce on top. Slightly spicy. This soup, compared to sambar, it's very hard to describe. It's very tomatoey. And the meat, I haven't even tried it. Very tender beef. It's really nice. Yeah. So this is a chachapuri.
Khachapuri.
Khachapuri. This is very traditional from Georgian cuisine. This one has beef, cheese, with some wine as well. It's the first time I'm trying it, so I don't know.
We don't know how to eat it, so probably this is also with hands, no?
Yeah,
if
probably
they eat
it's
everything with hands.
Yeah. Maybe I'm destroying the dish. I'm sorry for that, but they say this can only be made by happy people. I understand because I made myself really happy right now. Georgian pizza. This is really good. It's not spicy, but it has a lot of spice. And it tastes very fresh, the meat. Very well marinated. You have this kick of the cheese. But there's something about the spices that makes it Georgian. Maybe it's a tarragon. I don't know if they use it here as well. I will have to find out. So this dish is supposed to be eaten with your hands. In Georgia, you eat with your hands. So this is your handle that you don't eat. This is very gooey. It's a lot of dough, and you're supposed to bite into it and then suck all the soup in. But we need to let it rest for 3 minutes so it takes shape, because this is very, very hot. I think 3 minutes has elapsed, so I'm gonna go for it. Wow. The inside is meaty with herbs and spices. Oh my god. Totally. It's one of the best dumplings I ever had.
After a great meal, we're warming up for the night ahead. Strolling through Vilnius, you can't help but feel how safe and welcoming the city is. Our next stop, the bars by the train tracks, where you can find this intimidating statue of Tony Soprano. Why is it here? Honestly, I don't think anyone seems to know, but it looks very cool. Sitting here by the Tony Soprano statue, there is a nice bar in the corner. It's called Peronas. Actually, the entire area is called Peronas. What is Peronas? Peronas is a train wagon because this is built next to the train tracks. Next, we're heading to the Hall Market, but not because we want to buy anything in particular, because that's where the bar, the Young's Club, is located. And since there is such a strong cocktail culture in Vilnius, we're open for a few mixology surprises. Perfection. I always love the first thing that hits you is like the smell of the orange.
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
The aromas and everything, it's so good.
Which one is your favorite now?
You cannot say one is your favorite or not.
Yeah.
Unless you have a sour or a bitter, like it's not only the spirit that makes it. So if I had to choose, I would probably go for this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'll stay with my Zazerak.
We can pair.
Night's far from over. Our next stop, the charming Compliments cocktail bar, where not so secretly everything is all about the office. We're continuing our journey to uncover even more of Vilnius cocktail scene. Exploring bars that push the boundaries of taste, smell and creativity. The vibe is fun and the bar looks more like a chemistry lab.
What's going on?
Next, Alchemicas, the OG cocktail bar in Vilnius. With its botanical ambience, this place feels like a blend of science and art, where every drink is a carefully crafted masterpiece, and its founder a true pioneer of the city's cocktail culture. This will be for the night. Tomorrow we have a full day of sightseeing ahead of us.
There's a baptism or a communion happening right now. We don't want to disturb. This church is the oldest standing church in Vilnius, built in the 14th century. Beautiful, the Gothic style. Treat.
So this is super typical. My mom makes it even.
Shakshuka, a tomatoey dish served with eggs, half cooked, with some bread, has a little bit of cheese as well. And if you mix everything together with the sourdough, actually delicious combination of the butter and the bread, the sourdough, the spices, the cheese, the tomato, the bell pepper, everything blending in really well. Yeah, it's a nice breakfast for starting a big day in Vilnius.
Old town of Vilnius, a UNESCO World Heritage and founded in the 14th century, is one of the oldest medieval towns in Northern Europe, if not the oldest that's conserved like this one. This tiny one. Yeah.
Vieną mėlyną paragauti draugui. Jisai nėra gyvenime, nėra paragauti. Valgyt vyduokit. Prašau paaiškinti, kas yra mėlynė.
Jūs paaiškinti, čia miške pas mus auga. Ir šitas labai sunku. O šitas ir...
Blueberry.
It's a blueberry.
Tiny blueberry. It's like somehow the taste is more concentrated and is more powerful in the tiny one.
This is the OG, and that one is just like a mix.
So you only sell it in these big jars because to pick them up is so hard that for them it's just profitable if they sell it like in big quantities.
Very, very different.
So this one, that's like
Darker,
dark, like this red one. So different. Wow. It's like more bitter.
It's bitter,
bitter.
and sour.
Bitter and
fresh.
sour, yeah.
Oh, these ones only grow in the forest as well, near a pond.
Near
So
a
it's
pond.
hard to find
so very
these
hard
as well.
to find.
Yep.
Uogienė su kriaušėm, ten kai kurie su melionėm daro. Skonis visai kitoks.
Usually we make jams for the winter and mix with like pears or with melon. You mix it in the jam and it's like a different flavor.
Yeah.
Ačiū labai.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Jums
Ačiū.
taip pat.
Heading to Senatorio Pasažas, a charming little self-sustained courtyard in the heart of Vilnius.
Here you have a bookstore and a flower store. Then you have stuff for the house, grills, meats, sausages, wines, bakery, a goods shop, a farm stuff, it's just food. And then you have the Michelin star restaurant here.
I guess the whole place, this old galleria, they produce their own ingredients here, they sell them here. They have their own bakery here, also make cakes. The restaurant is there, it's a Michelin star restaurant. And there's some cafes, people are just outside also having a few drinks and a chat. And like there's everything here, it's sustainable and it's their own ecosystem that they created here inside this little corner of Vilnius.
It's like a whole ecosystem for sure, because they're gossiping about like, oh, the lady from the wine told me about this guy that's like sick now. So told the other one from the cocktail bar, told this girl from the cafe that she has to bring him the wine glasses while it's just like a lot of gossip of this whole place, you know?
A few things that struck me here in Vilnius is this passages they have, and this one, Sanatoria Passage, stands out from all the rest. Patricia, tell me.
That's my name.
You said we're gonna climb that.
Huh?
And what do you mean by that? What is that?
Church, bell tower, I would imagine, because I actually have never been there.
What old church is that?
I have no idea. I don't have any information, Carlos. Tower, stairs, climb, view.
She studied in Vilnius. That's all I have to say. So it seems this big building, that's Vilnius University. That's where that big tower is. We're gonna climb that tower in Vilnius University. It's a really big tower and I'm very, very scared. I don't know how old it is and if it's gonna stand with my whole weight on top. What is this? It's all this steep. Just need to hold on to my dear for a second. Whatever you do, don't look up. They have an elevator. Taller than it looks like. I don't know why we chose the old creaky stairs instead of the new modern elevator. Down there you could see the Foucault's pendulum. That's a pendulum that was designed to prove that the earth is rotating. Let's go. I think the observation tower was easier than this. How tall is this? I would say like 40 meters. You know what this means? If you're in danger, you're not allowed to call to your family members to say goodbye. This is what it means.
Do you know what it actually means?
Not to ring the bell. Yeah. Look, they thought about me for a second. I don't think my heart can take that much excitement for one day.
Beauty, because when Napoleon came here with his army, he wanted to, the famous saying goes like, it's so tiny and so beautiful that I want to take it in my palm and bring it back to France with me.
It was tiny like him. Behind me, you can see the famous Vilnius TV tower. People base jump from there, that's how tall it is. There are also activities, you can just sit around the TV tower and appreciate the view of Vilnius. One beautiful thing to see from here is the red roofs that cover all of Vilnius and the old town. Are you scared?
Yes.
I would have preferred the stairs. It feels like you're falling. Holy shit, it was epic. We could have a overview of Vilnius, like something I've never seen before. Now I kind of know the layout of the city. Back to safety. Man, actually it's impressive.
Carlos is trying to take it in its palm.
I don't think it fits. Poland, I don't know what it was smoking, but it's beautiful, it's a wonder. Look at this. And the top, I guess, was done afterwards. Imagine you come here 200 years ago and you stumble upon this and Vilnius looks so different. And it still stands out. Imagine back then. It looks like someone poured sand in it. It looks like a sand castle built in the middle of the city. Parking spot. There's trouble in Middle Earth and Gandalf has to go see what's up. Užupis Republic. When you cross this bridge, it's like crossing a portal between Vilnius and an artistic new district that's completely different from what you see on the other side. And you can already start seeing big differences when you look down and you see the swing just down there. There's like a big queue to go, so I'll just contemplate and imagine how cool it would be to be there one day. Oh look, they're canoeing. So there's traffic. Up there you see Užupis Art Incubator. So you can understand already what it is. That's why this place is so different and has a lot of gimmicks.
Baltic shamans, look. Go for it, Carlos.
What does Geralt say? It's like it's a source of power. I don't know what this is. But a washing machine?
You wanna go take a rest at the seat?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, it's a washing machine.
The Flintstones washing machine.
We'll be hopping on CityBee, a convenient car sharing service that lets you explore the city at your own pace. Now we have arrived at the bell tower.
You look at that, it's impressive. It does like some kind of optical illusion, because when you stand in front of it, you just understand how big it is, because it's really huge. And the size of those doors.
Not only does it offer amazing views of the city, but it's also home to the tallest bell tower in Lithuania. Definitely worth another climb.
Yeah, in your own way, and make a wish.
In your own way, and make a wish. So I'm gonna make a wish. That's it. Wish made, and I hope it comes true. So this will be a day climbing. This one is 45 meters, so it's bigger than the previous one. Let's see what's... City is my playground. We are here in the town hall square, Rochester Square, in Vilnius. It's a lovely day today. We have a lot to see. We have the Gediminas Tower, castle tower left to see that's been here in the late 13th century. Well, even the castle tower was initially a wooden settlement.
Amber here is like a volcanic rock in Tenerife. Amber is fossilized tree juice because it's called the Lithuanian gold. It's our one valuable rock that we have.
What is a spiga? Can you explain here what a spiga is?
I cannot say it on YouTube though.
It's a
flipping off.
It's an F word.
It's a flipping off.
So F off.
This one is cool. It's very like typical saying. It's like it's like no need to scare us, okay? Like
it's for the government, yeah.
Oh, I love this one. So beautiful. A letter from Jonas Vilnius. It's a famous Lithuanian writer. Myself, but through a certain lens that twists thoughts in a way that they return to me the way that you expected them. It's very strange because it seems like you know what you will answer. It never happened like this before, but the knowing is not cliche or clear because the lenses is like water, it's moving. You never actually know in which angle the answer will return to you, but you know that he will return dear to you.
So currently in Beigelistai, we have some bagels. Bagels were first mentioned here in Lithuania in the 14th century, and the recipe has been passing in word of mouth since then. Thank you so much. Our bagels just arrived. I just ordered a braised beef bagel, Patricia a salmon bagel.
I ordered the classic.
The classic bagel?
Yeah, it's the classic.
Oh, okay.
Salmon, capers, and cream cheese.
Capers and cream cheese. Nice. So actually these bagels were originated by the Jewish communities living here in Lithuania during the Great Duchy of Poland and Lithuania. And this is so crunchy. Mine is hot, so I'm gonna start. It's messy. That will need a lot of these. Good balance because it's not that doughy, so you can actually feel the crunchiness and then all the ingredients. And now Patricia just saw some s'more cake. You can see like it's a kind of a deconstructed s'more. It's hot, marshmallow, chocolate, and the cookie down here. So I never had it. It's gonna be a first. All melted. No, it's gonna be hot. It's more like a fun dessert.
Gediminas Castle Tower, a major symbol of the city and the nation itself. Perched on a hill, it's been carefully preserved to prevent the mount from sliding.
We are in the funicular to go up.
For just €3, you can take a quick two-way cable car ride at the top and enjoy the stunning views.
And there's the people that walk.
According to the legend, Gediminas dreamed of an iron wolf howling on this mount, which led him to build a castle here.
To show you how well built this was for defense. We have a view of all the ground level, so this is why it was built in the mount, and then you can see the river around. It's like there's several lines of defense. And this was only one of the towers of defense of this castle. Here you can see the iron wolf that Gediminas dreamt about when he had that famous dream on where to build the city of Vilnius. I don't think it was the same one, probably the other one was a little bit more intimidating.
On August 23rd of 1989, Over 2 million people from Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia joined hands to form a 600-kilometer human chain. This peaceful protest, known as the Baltic Way, was a bold stand for independence, marking 50 years since the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which had led to Soviet occupation. The unity symbolized a shared fight for freedom and became a global example of a peaceful resistance. Vilnius made us feel part of it. Its charm and history give it a bold and unforgettable personality, a true testament to its past and glories. There's still so much more to discover across Lithuania. Stay with us and thank you so much for your support.